YouTube, what's the word, man? Today is Friday, April 15th, which means that I'm officially burying my mom at 19. Yeah. Alright, guys. So, like I was saying when I started the video, today is officially the day I'm burying my mom at 19. My family was still asleep I live with my dad, so my dad was still asleep in the house and whatnot. Yeah, so I didn't want to talk loud and wake him up. Basically, I don't know how much I'll film today. but I'll try to get what I can while still respecting privacy. And yeah, so I don't know, I didn't really talk much about the situation. I probably won't, but yeah, basically she passed away April 1st, and the funeral was today, so hasn't been that long, but it's been a long time. The process was pretty easy but stressful, make sure you guys have like life insurance on your family members so it can help cover costs. She didn't have any. We didn't have any. No one had a policy on her. She didn't have a policy on herself, so we had to do everything out of pocket. We had to do everything out of pocket, but just make sure y'all do what y'all can. Do it the right way. Right now, I'm just about to go get my girlfriend, pick her up. Then I'm going to my grandma's house to meet my brothers. We're gonna go. I think we're going to the funeral home to get my mom ready and whatnot for today. Then everybody's meeting us at the service at the church. Then we'll go to the cemetery. Then the repast. Have to meet my grandma on at 8:50. It's about 7:50 right now, so I have about an hour. I gotta get some gas for today. It's a lot of commuting. I guess I'll wash my car too, because I might be driving during the funeral, but I don't know. I might be in a family car or the limousine. But I guess I'll catch back up with y'all when I get to my girl. Damn! What's up, y'all? I just got home. I just got home from the funeral. It's been a long, crazy day, guys, man. I'm not going to say too much about it, but I can give you basically like a layout of how the day went. So in the last clip, I was going to pick up my girlfriend. I went to her house, picked her up, and we went to my grandma's house. I got there. I washed my car because I was going to be in a funeral procession, of course, and there's like a lot of pollen over it. So then me, my 2 uncles, and my 3 brothers, we went down to the church because we had to meet the funeral home there to help them get my mom's body inside the church, because the church has like steps at the bottom, and it has a lot of steps basically that we have to carry her up. Usually it depends on how the church is built, because my church that me and my mom and grandma are a part of, we have 2. One of them, which is like flat leveled, the funeral home could have carried her body in there themselves, but they needed help because it's only the driver of the hearse that would handle the body basically. And like I said, that one's under renovation, so we had to go to our other location. It was free for our church to do the funeral service because we are members of the church. My mom was. So if you guys don't go to church, just keep that in mind if you ever like have a family funeral to do or plan, which I hope you guys don't anytime soon, but it'll probably be a fee if you're not a member of the church. If you guys choose to go to church, that's just how my family does and how I was raised. Not really religious. I'm not heavy religious, but I did go to church every Sunday as a kid. But yeah, we get there. We helped them move the body to the front and get the church set up. My fault, y'all. The camera died. But like I said, we had basically like set up the church and we were putting out the flowers. The flowers were really nice. They were like a dark pink and a light pink, and they spelled out my mom's name. Basically the theme color was white and pink for the funeral, so it was really pretty. Yeah, that was at 9. The viewing didn't start until 10 o'clock, so basically we had an hour on our hands to get things ready and basically wait for everything to happen. And that was a time where I guess my family could be private and just get everything out beforehand because during COVID, because of it being COVID, the coroner's office will not allow us to come and ID my mom and see her ahead of time. So literally at the funeral home was our first time seeing her. So, which is crazy. The day of the funeral was our first time seeing her. So I got everything out. Well, I got most of it out beforehand. And then fast forward to 10 o'clock when the viewing starts. That's when everybody gets to the church. There was a lot of people there. So the inside was full. A lot of people were outside as well. So yeah, that's that. And the service was nice. The pastor was funny. He did what he did and really connected with the audience to enlighten the mood as best as he could. And I guess get across the point that it wasn't a funeral, it was like a remembrance of my mom. Then, yeah, from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, that's when everybody was coming to the church for the viewing. You know, me being the son, one of the sons, everybody want to talk to you, give you a hug, tell you stories, which I wasn't trying to do that for long. I just wasn't trying to do that. From about 10:50 to 11 o'clock, our pastor just gave the floor to us, and basically we had the last viewing inside the church. But then that's when he started the service at 11 o'clock. Basically, the service, you know, he said his sermons and whatnot. People had an opportunity to express themselves and say words or whatnot for acknowledgments. We had a singer who did about 3 songs, and we had a dancer as well. So then me and my brother, my uncles, we were the pallbearers, so we had to carry her to the hearse and start the funeral procession. Yeah, we had to start the funeral procession to the cemetery, which probably took about 45 minutes because it was slow. You gotta move slow. I was in the front of the line because I wanted to be in the front. And then we just get to the cemetery, which actually ended up being pretty strange because I felt like I had been there before, and it ended up being the same the same cemetery that my grandmother was buried at. So that was pretty cool for me personally. And you know, my mom's not there alone, so that was sad. And then the pastor just said a few words, what they say before. We just got there. Wasn't really much to do there, but the pastor basically just said what they say before a burial. I basically think he said, we therefore commit this body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And I think that's how it goes. Then, you know, people took pictures in front of the casket. It was closed, of course, but they took pictures in front of the casket with the flowers on top. And that was that. Then we just went to the repast, and that's pretty much how this sad experience has went. But I just wanted to make this video. Not really for YouTube, but for myself. Like that's why I make content, because I just want to create a space that I can watch life and whatnot as it goes by. Have a place to come back and reflect to. That's what I guess losing someone does to you. It makes you realize how important it is to have pictures and videos as a form of memories that you can keep for as long as you live. But I guess this is going to conclude this video. So I'm dropping 2 more videos today. They're going to be linked at the end of the watch screen, probably up top as well. Feel free to check them out, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you on the next video.